Are you seeing people call your office or clients just say, forget about it, I'm leaving?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's different people are looking for refuge in not Mexico generally, but in Canada. We've seen people go to Spain. We've seen a number of people who are like, you know what, the risks in my country are high, but I want to control my own fate and I don't want to be picked up and taken to another country that I don't even know
Yeah.
anybody or put in a prison. So I'm going to depart on my own. We see some people who we have a number of people we just can't get a hold of.
Yeah.
And we think that they're probably.
Administration and the Supreme Court says it's okay for now is send them to Libya and Sudan, places where there's straight civil war and like anarchy reigning supreme. It's just nuts to do something to people, even if they hear there's better ways to handle it. And plus, they get detained for a long time. There's private prison complex right now, big, beautiful bill, $60-70 billion of money just flowing through for capacity. So it's like a hotel and the government's paying the bill and mandatory that they have to come to you. So it's pretty wild.
And certainly the prisons aren't nearly as nice as a hotel. I've been to prisons where the detainees are held, immigrants. And the thing that people don't understand is the vast majority of immigrants have not committed a crime. And the thought of going to a jail or a prison is probably as scary as it is for them as it is for you or I. I don't want to spend 3 months because they're held in, they're wearing the colored jumpsuits, the yellow jumpsuit, and they're housed with other inmates and have the same rules and the same fences and the same concrete, everything. And what like a terrifying place to be if you've just been like raising your family and you're just doing your thing on day one, and then on day two, you're picked up and then taken to a detention center somewhere in the United States. They could just, in California, they could ship you over to Louisiana. They could ship you to Florida. They could ship you anywhere they want.
Keep
really
moving people around too. They'll be one place for 2 weeks and they'll ship them some other place, and it makes it hard to even get representation that way.
Absolutely. Yeah. We had one of our clients, we did not expect to be picked up, but they had the legal authority to do so. And they moved her to Washington. And so the client really can't afford to pay an attorney to go back and forth between here and Washington. And so the quality of representation is just not going to be as good because we can't go. So we have to do everything by phone or video. And it's an unfortunate situation.
And that really goes to one of the biggest problems happening right now is just being able to get representation for people that have a bond hearing or detained or even immigration court asylum. There's less and less people that just have the bandwidth to do it, and it's just too complicated and expensive nowadays to accept those cases.
Yeah, it is getting more difficult in terms of being able to get people released from detention. Their cases are becoming more difficult. The laws are basically becoming more strict. Cases are moving faster. Stress levels are up. People don't have money for a lot of what they need. Legal services. When you need, excuse me, if you need legal services in the next 3 weeks, who's saved up enough to hire a lawyer, put down what they're doing, and then to help come to your defense? People just don't have that. Even an American would be unlikely to, in 3 weeks' time, just pay a lawyer to do everything for their defense.
Yeah, and I get people calling me and like, I have a court hearing like in 2 days. How much does it cost? I'm like, even if I did court cases in 2 days, this is realistic. It's going to war. It's like I need to armor up and help. It's hard to get a system up running that quickly. But that's hard times.
Yeah. I was gonna just say and even when it sounds simple, like a court case in 2 days, that that's just the beginning. Because what will happen is the judge will have you come back. To protect your client, you need to ask for more time. You need to do this and that. And it's the beginning of a long process.